Hey friends, I'm back with another message here. So I was given a scripture today, and I've been given the scripture a couple of other times, and I kind of felt a little bit attacked, and I felt like, is this something I'm doing wrong here? You know? But this message is not for me, it's for someone else. And you'll know it's for you because it will confirm to you. So I just pray that you take these words back. Just take these words, take in these words, reflect on them, pray about them, and then just move forward accordingly. Okay, so let me share this scripture here. So you can guess by the title on what it's going to be about here. So the Lord gave me Hebrews 3:19 this morning, okay? So it says, so we see that they could not enter in because of unbelief. Okay? And if you read in the chapter 3, it talks about the failure of the wilderness wanderers. You know, the Israelites couldn't enter in. They wasted their time. They wasted a lot of their time because of their unbelief. You know, and that's why they couldn't enter in at that time. And that's why it took it 40 years. Because they're going back and forth. They doubted. They were complaining. You know. So anyways, what the Lord is saying here is, if you know this is for you, then you cannot enter your promised land because of your unbelief. So now I want to flip it here. I want to encourage you in that. Change your beliefs today. Choose today to believe in what the Lord showed you. Choose to believe in what the Lord showed you. And here's my question to you. Whatever that promise was, whatever it was that the Lord spoke over your life, did it seem too good to be true? Did it seem like hard to believe? Because I'll be real, when I was shown it, when I was given the promise, it took me a while. It took me a while. And it was hard because I was a little fearful. Trusting in God, trusting in a God I couldn't see, I was fearful. So it took me a long time to move forward and to do what the Lord asked me to do. It took me a long time. And I'm so glad that I did. I'm glad that I moved forward. So I just wanted to encourage you today that all you have to do is choose today to partner with that promise, to partner with that thing that the Lord is showing you. Doesn't matter what that promise is. It could be a spouse, it could be a job, it could be anything. Whatever the Lord showed you and confirmed to you, then that is that promise from Him. Then that is your promise. But God is saying that if you have unbelief, in verse 19, then you cannot enter into that promised land. So decide today to believe. Let me help you. So this is what I would say if it was me. If I was having unbelief, I would say, you know what, Lord? Forgive me for my unbelief. Forgive me for my unbelief. And I'm going to choose to believe in what you say. I'm going to choose to partner and come into full agreement with what you showed me. But I ask you, Lord, that you would increase my faith. But I will choose to enter into agreement. I will come into agreement with your plan for my life. I will come into agreement with your will for my life. Okay? That's what you have to do. You have to come into agreement with it. That's what you have to do. And that is by saying yes. Yes, I will believe you now. I will believe you. I will trust what you showed me. And I was talking to someone just recently, and I was sharing how we don't have to see the whole picture to move forward. We don't have to see the next 5 years. You don't have to see the next 5 years or whatever. You don't have to see it all to move forward. All you have to do is take hold of what God shows you. And if he has confirmed it to you, then all you got to do is just say yes and say, okay, I agree. I partner with this. I will come into agreement with this. And then I will move forward, trusting you despite the things I don't see. That is what faith is. And the reason why the Lord doesn't show us the whole thing is because that would not give you an opportunity to trust in him. He can't give us the whole thing. He gives pieces to our life. He shows us things in pieces because he knows that if we were to know everything from start to finish, we would just sabotage that blessing. We would squander it. We wouldn't be thankful for it. If you knew everything about your life from start to finish, you wouldn't even be thankful, would you? So it's your opportunity to say yes and come into agreement. And this is your opportunity to trust. He's looking for you to trust him. He's looking for you to say yes and to partner with his plan for your life. He's looking for you to just say, okay, I'm going to trust you. And I'm just going to move forward. So I hope that this has helped someone, but you really don't have to see the whole thing to move forward. So if you're waiting on a spouse over there, it's not too good to be true. The Lord really does show people who their future spouse is. He really does show people that. He shows us things about our life. And let's normalize that God can speak to us through our dreams. Let's normalize that. I have come to normalize that. It took me a long time to get to this point, but I have normalized that. Like, okay, this is what you're saying to me today. Okay. Let's normalize that God can speak through a sign or a number or a song or someone else's words. Let's normalize that. All right, friends. I hope that this has helped you. If it has, just like and comment and subscribe if you want to be connected. Thanks for being here. But choose today. Just believe already. You've had enough confirmations.